British Newspaper Archive is a partnership between Find My Past and the British Library, which allows you to view the millions of historical newspapers held in the British Library from wherever you are. You can search through the collection to find stories from where you live to national events. It's also a fantastic way to search for your family history. In 2010, the project was originally based in the British Library newspaper site in Colindale, London. There, we had a team of 30 plus working across 2 shifts. In 2014, the project moved to Boston Spa in West Yorkshire. Yorkshire is the largest county in the north of England. Nicknamed God's own county, it is famed for unspoiled countryside and quaint villages. This newspaper, scanned in the Boston Spa studio, is of the Leeds and Yorkshire Mercury, 1907. After retaking the images in the newspaper, it shows how Yorkshire has embraced its heritage by maintaining its historically significant buildings and structures. The county's oldest city, York, is of great historical significance, dating back to 71 AD. Founded by the Romans, the walled city is littered with historical monuments and cultural artefacts. Newspapers from as early as the 1700s are held in the British Library in the purpose-built climate-controlled building in Boston Spa. To go from the paper and microfilm newspapers at the British Library to the digitised pages you can view on the website takes a large team, located in London, Scotland and West Yorkshire. This video will focus on where this process begins, in our digitisation studio in Boston Spa. The studio is managed by Andy and is assisted by Jackie, Jonathan and Matt. This is a team that work together with the British Library staff and handle the newspapers to scan and quality check them. We start off by preparing the books to be scanned. Jackie is carefully going through bound volumes and noting down major damage, marks or missing issues. Some books can be in great condition, but others, especially pre-1900, can be very poor quality. The prep stage helps us to ensure we get the best quality scans possible to preserve them for the future. After the prep stage, we then move on to scanning. This A0 scanner allows us to get high quality colour scans of the newspapers, and as you can see is more than large enough to fit the books they are bound in. To control the scanner, we have 3 pedals. The first 2 lift the large glass plate up and down to flatten the pages, and the last pedal begins the scan. The scanner cradle has 2 boards for left and right pages, which allows us to get scans with flat, even pages with minimal creases. The scanner head moves across the scanner and gets a high quality colour image of the pages. We scan through the whole book, which contains a whole year of issues, where there can be anywhere between 400 and 1000 images. While we scan, we note down when each new issue starts and note down any details needed for when we quality check the scans. Now the book has been scanned, we can now quality check it. Here, Matt is going through each page to look over the scans to make sure they have been scanned correctly to double check no pages have been missed. A number of newspapers have been previously microfilmed over the years by the British Library. The size of this reel is 1000 feet, but the scanner can also scan smaller sized 100-foot reels as well. Once we have loaded the film onto the microfilm scanner, we can check both the date and the newspaper are what we expect to scan. Since the newspapers have been scanned in different years, the brightness and quality of the scans can vary, so we need to set the scanner to different brightness settings and also set where each newspaper starts and ends, so no information gets cut off when the scanner creates the images. Now the scanner is all set up, we can now set it to scan. The main advantage of scanning microfilm is the speed we can get a large amount of images. In one day, we can scan more than 15,000 pages. Quality checking microfilm is a lot quicker than with paper, as we can see an overview of each image. As you can see here, a page that needs to be fixed clearly stands out from the others. Now that the newspapers have been scanned and quality checked, they are ready to be uploaded, so they can be processed in Dundee, where they go through a purpose-built system to identify issues, remove duplicate images, as well as assigning issue dates. This metadata is also used on the website. The images then go through DocWorks. This system identifies the frame of the images as well as zones the images for use in OCR. After all of that has been completed, the newspapers are available to view and fully searchable on the website, where you can take advantage of the ever-growing collections of newspapers in the British Newspaper Archive.